author, media presenter, yoga instructor, and first and foremost nutritionist, Lola Berry has agreed to come and catch up with us at her place, Happy Place. Come and check it out.
The concept behind Happy Place was to create a place that people could come to and feel happy, whether that be getting a smoothie. Our smoothies are so healthy, the nuts are even activated. There's like flower essence therapy in it, so it works on your spiritual, your emotional health, and you get a little crystal with each smoothie as well. So the whole idea is that we give you a pinch of happiness and hopefully you can take that away with you.
Lola, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm super pumped to be here at Happy Place. It's one of my favourite places.
Oh, you're the best.
I guess I was a little nervous at first because I'm like, you have so many different projects. I don't really know where to start sometimes. So I'm going to start
Neither do I, don't worry.
I'm going to start where I want to start, which is you have over 100,000 followers on your Instagram. Do you not find that a little nuts?
Not really. I don't know why. I just think for me, Insta, I love visual things. So I love sharing on Insta because I love creating food photos and delicious treats and sharing my journey. But my only rule with Instagram is just be real. So I guess for me, no. I don't find it weird, except for when I go to the football with Dad and there's like over 80,000 people in the stands at the MCG, and then it's like, oh, there's more than that amount of people that follow me. That's kind of weird.
It would be. That's a really great. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, the whole MCG over that
on
is
grand
following.
final day.
Lola
weird,
on
right?
Insta.
Kind of weird.
That is. It's nuts. And I mean, so you manage your own social media?
Yeah, totally. All of it's me. If I sign with a company and I have to do social media as part of that agreement, sometimes they might approve type, but I refuse to post anything that's fake. For me, everything has to be authentic, it has to be real, no BS. And I like to share in real time a lot too, so what I'm doing now.
Well, actually, that was what I really noticed about you, is that it's all real-time social media management, which is quite crazy because of how busy you are. And it got me sort of curious in thinking, how do you switch off from that? Like at night, or do you have like a little bit of a line that we go, right, no, it's time to switch off, to sustain it?
2 words, nature and yoga. So yoga I love and I go to whenever I can, especially when I'm back in Melbourne or Sydney. And then just hanging out in nature, like going to the beach or getting to a forest, hanging out in a park. I try, when I'm in nature, I take my shoes off. My favourite word is biophilia, which is the healing power of Mother Nature.
Wow.
And then they say someone who walks bare feet, which I should be while I'm telling this story, but
it's really dirty on the ground.
This word it's called Nelly Pod, and that's someone who thrives in being in nature and barefoot.
Really?
So when I'm doing that, there is 0 phones on at all. I might get a cool photo and then put my phone away.
Yeah.
And with food, I'll make my meal, sometimes take a photo of it, but then the phone's away. I'm a big believer in mindful eating.
Oh, wow, that is fantastic. Well, okay, while we're on eating, you are incredibly busy, you travel a lot, yet you still maintain this healthy lifestyle. And I think, it'd be criminal not to ask you to give like one tip to everybody at home on how to maintain a busy lifestyle and still have that nutritional, like values, I guess you could say.
Well, my advice to people at home will be own it. So don't be afraid of being out and going, well, I want the salad and the fish, or I want the salad and the steak, or I have just been traveling for a full month.
Yeah.
And I was that girl that would order separate to what was on the menu and create my own kind of meals. That said, I also had times where I had total, my friend, he's the body coach in the UK, and he's another fitness. He's amazing though, and he's got, because you think I got a lot of followers, this guy's got gazillion. Anyway, he calls it a little wobble when you stuff up, and so I still have wobbles, that's what I call them now, but I've recently just been a part of France, and so I did the day where I did the Nutella crepes and all that, but I just do it once. I don't do it for the whole trip.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, enjoy your little indulgences. Like, don't feel bad about them, but at the same time, don't be afraid to own it.
Yeah, definitely. That's really great advice, actually. I'm starting to think back to a few things that I've done over the past Easter weekend, and yeah, I'm definitely owning those.
So did I, though. So did I, mate. I felt so sick. I was jet lagged as well, and I was like, chocolate.
I was
just come at me.
inhaling the kids' Easter eggs while they slept. That's pretty low. Like,
I think power to you. I think it's great.
you know, I'm going to have to admit something. I kind of went deep into the Yummo Lola Berry archives.
Go for
and so
it.
anyone who isn't following Lola on Insta, shame on you, first of all.
Oh, not at all. You're
but
fine.
This girl has nearly 8,000 posts. So I thought I was going to be witty and get to her first post and like kind of do a banter. My phone went flat twice. So I failed twice. And so the second time I thought, right, well, that's 45 minutes of my life I'm not going to get back, but let's try it again. While I was doing it, I enjoyed these little facets into your life, I guess, like little phases, you know, over the last couple of years. You had a Ryan Gosling phase. You had
I did too.
a Leo phase.
Did I really?
But
He's an animal liberator. I like
definitely,
animals.
you had a men with beard and man bun phase.
Yeah, I definitely went through a beard porn and man bun phase.
But
this
what-
is true. You
what
are
was-
unraveling all my old secrets.
I feel really stalkerish. I'm a psycho.
No,
Sorry.
no, not at all.
But what I really loved was that there was that common thread of nutrition, your knowledge on food, cooking, your passion for yoga and its community, your love of animals, friendship, like it was all there. But the last 2 years, your Instagram has become, I'd have to say, more refined, you know, and it's amazing because you do manage it all yourself. But you've travelled well with the changing landscape of social media.
See, I wouldn't even know if it's changed. So it's really,
Well,
I feel like I'm
my
learning.
question was, you know, like, has anything changed for you on any of the platforms where you go, oh, all right, let's up the ante a little?
I haven't even thought about it. Like I said, to me it feels very real time. So I feel like I'm quite adaptable. So I just kind of go with the times, and I mean, you're keeping a lot of people happy too. Like, to be honest, Instagram is me and it's very me. But like I said, there are contracts in place. I've got Australian management. I've got American management. And different audiences require different things. So, you know, you'll come out of a meeting and they'll go, we want to see more of your face. And I'm like, ooh, really? And then you come out of your meeting and they're like, no, more recipes, Lola. And then you come out of something else, where are the yoga poses? I'm like, mate, I'm never going to win. So
that's fascinating.
I just try to honour any commitment that I have. And I also be very transparent with my audience. Like, I work with Grilled. Obviously, I work... Well, I have a big chunk happy place.
That's what I noticed though, as refined as what it got, and all your content is just so on point. Every post is really on point, but yet you still maintain that sort of authentic, organic, you know, it's about you, and I think that's why it's so successful and people kind of want more all the time, you know?
That's
it's really cool.
I always get scared, especially when I was away. I was so scared if I put like a cool photo up, I'm like, what if no one likes it? Like, I still have those moments.
Really? Oh my God, see, so everyone gets those moments.
And I do a rule, I'm not allowed to, after I post, I'm not allowed to check, because otherwise I get too like, oh, okay, they liked it. Like,
how gorgeous.
I put it aside, because like, especially when you're putting yourself out there, and like, if you've seen my past, you've seen I've got like histories of eating disorders, and you know, like, and so my self-confidence on certain days isn't that high.
Yeah, for sure.
And so sometimes you're putting a photo out of yourself and you're like, ooh, is people gonna like that? That's kind of scary.
Goodness.
So
I think that's beautiful to hear that, you know?
100%.
You know, I'm going to sound like your high school guidance counsellor right now, but I'm going to ask, you're 8 books in, and you're working on your 9th?
Yes, and we're in the middle of shooting it right now.
So your first book, was that published in 2010, around there?
I was 20, my first book, I'm 31 now, and I was 23 when I bought my first book out, but I self-published that, Inspiring Ingredients.
Yeah, okay, then wow, that's crazy.
So I don't know, 9 years from now.
Worked incredibly hard then, because you're on your 9th book coming up soon.
Yes.
And I'm going to ask the cliched question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like, what is next for you?
Well, I really want to live in a treehouse in some stage of my life, and I mean that seriously. I feel like there's a lot of travel coming up. I really enjoy America as well, so I like being nomadic at the moment. So I've got no real base, which sounds kind of weird, but I kind of like that. A lot of my work is Sydney and Melbourne in Australia, but I'm pumped to do some Americana time, because they've got insanely good yoga and health food stores over there. But the dream is to set up a treehouse retreat, and live in one of those tree houses in Byron Bay or something one day. One day.
Of course she wants to live in a treehouse.
One day. But there's still a lot more travel and gypsy Lola to be done.
Lola, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. Now, for everybody that's on live on my Facebook, everyone in Melbourne, come on down. We're at Happy Place at South Melbourne Market. Lola's hanging around for what, a couple
hours.
Couple
yeah,
hours.
I'll be here.
She's signing books. She can talk crystals, smoothie, nutrition. She gives good hugs.
This is true.
Just shower.
Yeah,
and and thank you so much for joining us. Thanks so much.
Big love.
Thank you.